Hi, beautiful creative one. Rose Candela here, and for our studio diary today, I'm going to be talking to you about finding your style and what that means for your work, for the evolution of your work, and really why finding your style is important. So I have a lot of inquiries about this from time to time, and at the depth and the heart of a lot of my one-on-one work, my clients are trying to find what makes them unique and find what kind of separates their work from others, and also trying to find what motivates and inspires them to then create a style that is unique to their work. So what I mean by style is it's basically what sets you apart, or basically what is your imprint, your fingerprint, what makes your work a certain way, right? A certain identifiable way. And if you think of it within fashion, style is often like what you accessorize yourself with, or how something looks when you wear it because of your internal beliefs about what it's creating for your life, right? So style in art is really similar. What do you want your audience to see when they look at your pieces and come away with and thinking, oh, that is definitely Rose's work because I see this in it, and that's what she has a thread in on all of her works, right? So the first aspect of finding your style is really what turns you on, figuring out what excites you when you look at it, okay? So this is gonna take a bit of your own internal cultivation, there it is, and research and curiosity. So what I really invite you to do is to think about in your life what turns you on, and what I mean by that is what excites you and you feel it in your body, or you remember it later, or you dream about it even. And that could be pieces that have a lot of line in them, a lot of contour in them. That could be a lot of color in paintings. That could be a painting that has a lot of texture, shape or form in it. It could also be pieces that have realistic interpretation going on in it, meaning like you look at it and it's a picture of an owl, right? Or it could be abstract. So my work really contains what I believe a style that incorporates line work, abstract work, and some realism. So you'll see in the examples of my pieces throughout time, through probably the last 15 years, as you're seeing here, there's an evolution of style, but the aspects of line and abstractism and some form, some realism is there. So this is really, the first step is really about when you look at art, when you look at things in your life, what really excites you, okay? So this doesn't necessarily mean like looking at images. It could be out in the world, when you're interacting with people, when you're in nature even. So take note, literally take notes. Bring a journal and take notes. Have a little heading in your journal, what excites me, and start to really notice it. And then that will start to inform what your style is, what makes your work set apart from anything else. The second, and I feel like the most important aspect, is to know that your work, your style comes out of doing, exploring, and failing. So we can talk about artwork all day long and finding your style all day long. You can do worksheets about finding your style, and you can take classes on finding your style, but until you're actually doing some art, creating, failing, exploring, messing up, liking what you do, not liking what you do, figuring out different tools and mediums, you'll never know your style. So really, really just trust getting in there. Find a thing that you want to explore and go for it. So what I mean by a thing you want to explore, say you want to draw a leaf that you found. Well, find a medium that you like from the first step. Like what turns you on? Is it a medium that is like wishy-washy watercolor that kind of is realistic but has the essence of like mystery in it? Watercolors are so fluid. That could be something that's turning you on. So then choose to try to paint a leaf with watercolor over and over and over in your sketchbook. Doing, exploring, and failing. That is how you find your style over time. And then the last part of finding your style is knowing that it will evolve. It is going to evolve. That is the guarantee of artistry. It's going to change. Do not worry about that. I have this question often too. So I'm changing how I'm doing things. I used to draw this way. Now I'm painting. Now I used to, sell this product, and now I'm going over here and it's a totally different type of thing. And I want you to know that you are your permission gate. If you say, it's okay for me to do this, it's okay for me to change path, if it's aligned with me, then do it. What I feel like we get caught up in is changing path and changing styles because we see somebody else doing something and it sells for them, and we want to sell our work, and we're getting caught in the capitalist loop of not being authentic, but just going for what seems easy and sellable. We will talk about this in another video, I promise you. Or you may already hear me talking about it if you're not new to the series of videos. So knowing that it's going to change, and that's fine if it's coming from the alignment within you. If it's coming from a place of, well, I know this is going to happen and I trust it, right? My work has really evolved over time as well. So there's a through line, but there's an evolution. And it continues to, and I allow that to happen. Right now I'm doing collage work. I would have never thought I would have done collage work 5 years ago. I just have not been interested in it, but something came up for me recently and I was like, I'm gonna do that, and I've been doing it, and it's amazing. And whether or not it's sellable, it's a whole other conversation, right? I'm sure it will be at some point when I want it to be, because what people, this is getting into the nitty-gritty of business with art, so we will talk about that more if you want. But what people are drawn to is not your thing, it's your voice. So that's why maybe you buy digital products from somebody and you continue to over the years, even though their messaging is changing, because you're really interested in what makes them them, and you believe in their products. So if you're painting and you have clients and you're not sure if they're gonna like what you've got going on, know that they are usually purchasing the essence of what makes you you, your voice, not the way that you can draw a circle over and over again. Okay, so again, finding your style is about looking at what you like, exploring what excites you. It's about doing, failing, and continue to explore with your hands, and knowing that it's going to evolve. Trusting that and going for it. Okay, beautiful one. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you, and thank you for joining me. Make sure to click on the links below this video for more information, more examples, more resources, and I'm here for you. Thanks.